Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, on behalf of your Denver-based podcast crew, we appreciate you joining us for the Friendly Vibes.
Coming to you live from Top Shelf Studios Universidad. We're going raw again, round 2.
Typical.
This is what will become the Inner Circle Pod.
So we've
got all the necessary... I don't have anything. I don't know what we're naming this, but we've got all the necessary pieces. We've got a closeted gay man, a man with long hair, a black man, and someone who might fuck anything. And we get to guess who's who.
And Lucas and I are here too. Yeah, that's great.
And all 3 of you guys are also here.
I do love that you're treating this podcast just like a hipster white woman just giving their child 3 years to lean into its name. Just like, I'm just going to let you walk and talk and then call you Marshmallow.
We'll figure out what we're X, Y. We'll just call him a character.
Cybertruck.
What would you, if you had to pick like a punctuation piece to use for a kid's name, what would you go with? I mean, apostrophes probably.
Oh.
Clear. Comma. Comma is a good. Yeah, comma's a good black.
I like the ampersand.
Ampersand's a good kid's name. I like that.
I think we were hitting you guys already. I don't know what the fuck. What is this? We're picking punctuation for.
This is a Harlan. We're channel your inner Harlan. Mm-hmm. And tell me what you would name your kid. What punctuation mark you'd name your kid?
Hey, guy. I'm not quite there yet, guy.
I do love that. Like, I feel like all these
kid. Whoa, I don't know about that.
I love that. Like always, I feel like comedians go to like the JC Penney the photo fucking studio at JC Penney's. Just like
for their headshots. Yeah.
Look here, motherfucker, just like off looking at shit.
I feel like there's a whole new sub industry around these new industries that have happened because of social media. Like, you know, there's more comics because of social media. All right, now there's more people that take pictures of people doing comedy because of that.
Is that true? Is it more comics because of social media, or we just know a lot more shitty comics?
I think we're just exposed to more of them. Honestly, I feel like they've always been there. I do think though, because of the saturation of like the ability to film and do and get out there, it is at the initial point bringing in more, but people phase out quick. People phase out quick with comedy of like, I did 5 open mics and I ate a bag of dicks and now I'm done forever because
that does happen.
It's not cut out for me.
So, what size dicks are in a bag of dicks?
I don't think you're worried about the individual size. It's like the weight of the bag. It's like when you go, you don't worry about how much that chicken, wing is. It's how much weight of chicken wings are you buying.
If I was saying this to you, it would be like how much that.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, like at the grocery store.
Yeah, at the grocery store. You go to the meat counter and you say, "Give me 3.5 pounds." You don't go, "I want the biggest one, that one right there."
I think it's different.
But if you're getting steaks,
I like to hand pick my dick. I don't know about you guys.
We're talking about dicks, man. We're not talking about just meat. We're talking about full on dicks, dude.
He makes it.
And
Lucas has a good point.
A bag of them, yeah.
Yeah, like if you choose steaks, you might be like, oh, give me that one. Give me that.
And there's different kinds.
Like
there's porterhouse. There's cuts.
Yeah. And it's
there's
like,
cuts
I want a New York, but that New York looks like the best one. Give me that third one down.
I was telling Lucas this, but I've started to learn there are certain things that no matter who you are, if you're saying it in a club, you will get a certain percentage of pullback just because of the topic nature. Like foreskin or circumcision, unless you're getting into some genius backstroked way of how you're going into it, people always pull back.
If you have a foreskin, yes. Yes.
Yeah, the choice of words to describe that backstroke and foreskin or pullback.
Yeah. Lucas thinks it's a good joke.
Yeah, I like it. That's the whole point.
I mean, I was promised pulled pork tonight. You know what I mean?
Pull back the foreskin.
But the crowds do also pull back.
I do think if bags of dicks were in the supermarket, it just would be foreskins. Like, how many dudes giving up their dick for commercial product? You know what I mean?
So hold on, when you think of bag of dicks, you're thinking of a bunch of foreskins. You're just thinking of the
Have you ever seen like
The
a
leftovers.
loose foreskin? I don't think I've ever seen loose foreskin.
Where do they go?
Like disconnected. Into rabbis' mouths, I'm told, right?
Yeah,
Thank
they
you.
kiss them.
It's kind of like those sugar-coated...
Way to be culturally knowledgeable. If you'll make jokes about
I mean, I imagine it like those sugar-coated peach rings.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm imagining it as. You know?
Candied, little gummy fried.
Yeah.
I also just learned that like
There's the bloody side and the non-bloody side.
I also just learned that priests of all fucking religions just suck dick. Is that what I'm finding? You can't fuck ladies if you love God. Is God?
Well, you can fuck ladies if you love God, but you also have to fuck boys too. I think is how it works, right? Like you can, right? Isn't that what
That's tight.
the Buddhist people are usually the ones that also get some lady?
Yeah. Certain people can,
and they're kind of like bordering on like
Fuck
cult
God.
leaders more than they are like religious figures, right?
I feel like we need to start
Typically,
canceling God because he's a heterophobe.
Is he? This new pope seems to be pretty certain that God's a huge gay lover.
Yeah,
That's true.
If you're a gay lover, are you not a heterophobe?
I don't
Let's get back to the bag of dicks. This is too deep.
I did like talking about bags of foreskin more, but
I just like the word heterophobe.
I like how we were supposed
Heterophobe is funny.
we were supposed to keep it clean for the first like 5 minutes because of the YouTube censors. Like this one's for sure gonna get us a strike.
How deep are we?
No, for sure, gonna get us a strike for sure.
We'll get pride flagged real quick. That's fine.
Hey,
it's
Pride
the month
Month.
for it.
I'll just have to
Let's
submit
go.
my letter to
Sorry,
card
I
to him.
just stepped over you. My bad.
No, it's okay. It's
What day
okay.
is it? 25th day, baby. Anybody fucking dude yet? In solidarity?
And more than one, bro. Yeah, what have you been up to?
Yeah.
We have had 25 whole days.
Does it work, Telvin?
Yeah, Jesus,
It wasn't in
bro.
solidarity. I was just in the back of my car.
I thought you named the car solidarity.
I have nothing for that. Yeah, no.
You didn't fuck a guy in solidarity, but you did fuck a guy to make a point.
The only reason I grow out my hair is so when I fuck another dude, they can imagine me as a beautiful woman.
I like that.
Hi, Mom.
Are you making the transition lane just like a little smoother? Like is the initial pay? Is it like one of those like off runaway truck ramps where like they could build a road?
if I'm transitioning, of course I want it to be smooth. If you know what I mean. So.
Speaking of runaway truck, they don't look like they ever work. It just looks like they're just going to.
Have you seen a video of it happen?
No.
Oh man.
What are your porn search history? What are you watching?
Runaway truck.
Like I'm saying, have you
Also
ever seen a
known as
video of
BBC.
a truck hitting one of those runaway truck ramps and like how it works? It's pretty amazing.
I believe it.
It's like gallons of water, right? Or like big
No,
old
it's just like
barrels.
uphill. It's
There's
like
a bunch of different ways they seem to do it. Like there's rocks, I think. They just have loose rocks, basically, where the truck's going uphill into loose rocks, so it just digs in and physics takes over.
I just feel like that.
Fucking hey, that's gotta
So
be
you're going
scary.
like downhill, fucking feel like you're gonna die trying to make it. You're honking your horn at other cars and shit,
They're like, let me
And then
aim for the rock.
You get this ramp, and you're like, thank God there's a ramp. I'm gonna make it. And then you just hit the fucking. I mean,
It just feels like head on. You know what I mean?
Christ.
It's like that.
you would think you just buckle, right?
Those angles are just fucking steep, dog. It's like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a truck driver. I have actual goals.
They must have like an evil Knievel.
I
kind of
always
guy.
thought it'd be
a cool job.
I take that
Yeah.
back. My dad was a truck driver, and he just did what he had to do because he had a family. I feel like truck drivers is one of those jobs. Like, you know what? I gotta do something.
Dude, truck driving is
Get
like
to see the country.
such
Yeah, though.
what a misunderstood industry. I work in like tertiary to mobile homes, like trailer parks. But I feel like
That's a word.
trailer parks and trucking are core foundational American industries, key drivers of the family in America, and we don't think about them very much in a lot of
The
part of the
unsung
country.
hero. It's like the highest employment. They get paid very well.
It's all infrastructure.
They drive our
It's an
commerce.
infrastructure job for sure, but just like also tertiary, not a word used in mobile homes. I imagine.
Well, yeah, because I don't work mobile homes. I'm tertiary to mobile homes.
Just third party.
Yeah, well, yeah, a couple steps removed.
I feel like that's what.
I've
That's great.
I've been writing.
That's great.
I've been writing a bit about mobile homes and people's names because, like,
Sorry, don't.
some people that live in these mobile home parks, it's like they have names that you think you couldn't write in a movie. So, like Dusty Ashley.
I know one of those.
I saw that
No,
porno.
that's first
That's
and
a
last
trailer
name.
park
No,
name?
Dusty. That name was conceived in a double wide.
I know one of those.
Oh, that's a
Like
person.
That's a person.
Oh, I thought that was the name of the trailer park
That'd be a great community
area.
name.
Yeah.
Welcome to Dusty Ash. We got single wides, double wides, and whatever kind of wide you want to be.
And we got mobile homes too. Oh man, I need more beer because this is gonna act like water.
So how do you feel being a champion now? I mean, we're recording this episode the day after your hockey team has hoisted their first Stanley Cup.
I mean, if you watch sports all the time, black people are always champions. So, I just feel like it was bound to happen. Yeah. How do you?
Are there a lot of black guys on that team?
Yeah, I was gonna
There was one.
First of all, wrong story, Telvin.
One on a hockey team is a lot. Let me tell you.
They traded his
hockey
ass out of there, and then they seemed to win. So I guess it is what it is. I guess we're not.
I mean, he basically brought him there. They just traded him away. Right?
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying.
My question is,
does he say the same?
Telvin, does he get 3/5 of a ring?
Probably.
Which
Come on,
one?
that was a good joke.
3/5 of the ring.
If Brian Sullivan was here, he would have laughed at that joke, y'all. Come on.
Well, only because that's an American thing. Like, hockey's a Canadian sport, and they don't really do.
Yeah, but he's an American player.
Yeah, but it's a Canadian sport.
Yeah, but it's an American team that won the fucking cup.
I thought it was a Finnish sport.
I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck
it probably
is.
is.
Yeah. Who invented hockey?
Pull it up.
Pull that up,
Jamie.
J-Mo.
We got
I forgot we got to research it.
Russian.
We can say all the dumb shit we want to get fact checked later. I feel like a Rogan fan.
You can also,
Canadian sport.
do just say all the dumb shit you want because it's your constitutional right.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's just how
That's
I go.
like-
through
It
life.
is Canadian. It's Canadian.
Canadians do such a better job of like hiding
Ruining their culture. I'm sorry.
or
What?
just hiding their human rights violations and shit just because they're such a nice people now. You know what I mean? I was like, oh no, let's talk
Yeah,
about
Trudeau's
see-
a racist prick.
Did you see the recent
Yeah, man.
study that came out that they found? I'm definitely gonna get flagged for this. There was a study that came out recently that found that it was like Euro whatever peoples. I don't know. Slav Euros, so people from the Slavic Europe region immigrated to the Americas before the Indians, the American Indians. So like all this hubbub about like, oh, you stolen land.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Canada, they do land acknowledgements. You land a plane in a certain city, they do a little announcement or whatever.
So how long ago were they here?
Yeah, wait a minute. You talking about
Allegedly,
know,
this
like-
study says before like 11,000 years ago type of deal.
People from
way
Europe
the
were
fuck.
here?
Yes.
Wow.
Allegedly, this study is saying.
Interesting. Because I know they found Viking remains.
That's
Yes,
what
they
they're
did.
kind of
Like
shit.
Newfoundland.
Oh yeah.
Mr.
Oh,
Viking, why don't you
yeah.
take it? We got a Viking correspondent live in studio today, folks.
we have our some people have Thor, we have our horror right here. I love that.
How are the Nordish winds?
The Nordish. I like that. That's not a word. Jamie, will you pull that out? Nordish.
It's cool. It's
Nordic.
Of related to Nordish. Nordic.
Nordish. Ish.
It's ish. You're not
If
really
you're like Nordic,
You're
you're
either
Irish.
Jewish
Yeah.
or you're Nordish.
How come it's Nordic but not Jewic? Yeah, that's a good point you got there.
Jewish sounds funny though.
Jewish.
Hey, I'm sorry.
That's why we have it.
What was that
See?
production?
Wow, what is
Well,
I
it?
hate fact checkers. I love to lie. Misinformation is what I am for.
Bingo.
I love it. Okay. I learn something new about my
So,
people every day.
So you
That's
fucking
probably the word
nailed
I
it.
was looking for before for the previous study, to be honest with you.
That Nordish people were
Nordish.
in.
Yeah, the Nordish people were.
So you
Yeah.
mean to tell me
Oh, not
Slavic
Normish,
people
I'm
were like
retarded.
the first in America and they just got tans and grew Asian looking and then become Native American?
I mean, I think
Exactly.
if you look at history, there's a huge mixing of cultures across time, but there's major migrations at certain times which define cultures. And then, if those cultures advance enough, sometimes they become not so open to other cultures coming in. Like Japan now is pretty homogeneous of a culture. Right? They don't bring in tons and tons
It is
and
pride
tons of people from like sub-Saharan Africa, for example. There's not a huge subset of people that were born in sub-Saharan Africa that live in Japan versus there are in Denmark or Sweden or United States. So, I mean, I don't know. It's interesting to look. If you look at history on a big enough macro scale, you really do have to accept that people are people. And I think if you don't, then you're definitely a racist. If you do your reading and you're like, oh, let me step back and look at how like humanity has advanced to where we are now, and you're not like, oh yeah, people are people. This, whatever skin colors were just one
So
thing.
what you're saying is logic is the only
Unless they're
true
black.
combatant to
Sorry.
racism?
Yeah, I'm saying that people have been killing people, whether they were white people killing Indians, or Indians killing white people, or Indians killing Indians, or white people killing white people. People have always been killing people. And we just have to put people in a box to make them the other, to kill them in the name of a thing throughout history.
Who is we?
Humans. Humanity. Throughout history.
But the good ones. You know what I mean?
Those whites.
Like, who is this we? Or
The proverbial we of humans as we've like moved through our arc of history. Like, humans fight each other. And they fight each other because they think they're different even though they're not.
Yeah. They forget a common shared ancestry.
Yeah, that,
for sure.
Exactly.
That's, I don't want to get like too JRE, but whoever that one fucking guy is who has a Netflix show about ancient societies.
Graham Hancock?
He, like, they just found him right about the Clovis points. That's a huge thing for when people got to the
I'm not a fan of Hancock. I prefer Mouthcock. You know what I mean? God, I was waiting to get that in there. God, I don't actually give a shit about it. I just want to say a stupid joke.
I saw you perk up and I was like,
oh, it perked up all right. Yeah.
Mouthcock really perks him up.
Wait.
But no, Hancock's a good movie with Will Smith.
Yeah.
Honestly, underrated movie. It's definitely better than Concussion.
Yo, way better.
Sucked. I didn't even watch Actor Oit. I wasn't watching that bullshit.
You gotta silence that. You're too popular. You're too popular.
What are you doing?
You're just gonna watch it? You're just gonna let it be?
Yeah, turn off the fucking
This is how OJ got framed, dog. He didn't do anything. He's just over here walking in on shit.
Don't make me
Next thing you know, he's out here getting away with the crime of the century. Because, I mean, honestly, OJ was a great man, dog. He got away killing 2 white people at one time. Oh,
if I did it.
If you did it.
Here's how in great detail.
I want your guys' opinion on this. I think I have decided that I can't publish this book without publishing another book at the same time. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm going to have to buy 2 ISBNs and 2 copyrights and 2 of all this bullshit.
One for Biden.
And so the first book is, I've already got the cover work done by the wonderful Lila Swanson. Woo! It is Things Trump Knows Best.
Damn.
The other book,
fighting word.
The other book, and there's no way to do it on the other half. It'd be fun to like be able to do like just one half to this, one half to that. But the other book is Things Biden Knows. Mm-hmm. Just like round pages.
Yeah.
So Things Trump Knows Best, and then Things Biden Knows.
A good market, perhaps. I don't know if you're getting into the hardcovers.
Yes.
But there's a great King of the Hill episode where Peggy buys a bookstore. It is failing. And then Dale, Hank's crazy neighbor, who like thinks all this crazy shit about the CIA, he is like a gun nut. And he works out a deal with her where the gun people will come to her store, buy the guns, and like hollow them out as gun whatever the fuck it is, holders. Mm-hmm. You could, dude, if you got them in real hardcovers that were like the size of a gun, people would fucking buy that at gun stores, I'm sure. Things Trump know best, and then they carve it out and it just holds their gun.
Just to put their pistol on, he's saying.
Just because they love freedom and patriotism.
I just want it to make people laugh. It'd be cool if it like paid for us to go on a trip for a pod in a cool place. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Be like, this one costs $200 because it's also a gun
special edition.
I think Alan Bramos agrees with me that like whenever I want to die, I can. I just need to put out the book Friends of the Clintons that haven't died by suicide, blank bound pages. Mm-hmm. As soon as I publish that, give it 3 months.
That's such an interesting way to start something. If I want to die, I can. It's such an interesting way to start a sentence. I was like, what are you thinking?
Yeah, where's he going?
Yeah, where are we going with this?
Are we
Jonestown this bitch?
They both pulled back. Lucas and I are veterans of thinking about it. And so we're both
we
just
had
like,
a whole pod about it.
And? Where are we going with this?
Yeah, every day, bro.
Yeah, you got to think about it.
Yeah, what if you died?
Comprehend the idea of it and then accept how great life is.
But you gotta... I don't know. It's something to consider.
Like, fuck you, bro. What you
No, I'm saying that's all I think about.
Why's it gotta be me?
Yeah, that's all I think about. That's why I'm like, yeah.
So you think about death a lot, Lucas?
All the time.
So
bro.
What if you died?
Well, then I'd be dead.
Yeah,
but it would suck.
Chill, right?
I don't want to.
You think about it all the time. That's what you got to. Like, I'd just be dead.
Yeah, I mean, well, my whole thinking around it is like, I want to try and do shit so that in the event I just randomly die, I'm like, well, I gave it a pretty good run.
In fairness, I feel like most people just randomly die.
Yeah, exactly. You get hit by a bus or some shit. And
very
bummer.
Dude, Twitter has been pushing this like these terrible accounts that just post clips of people dying in horrific ways, like drones hitting them on the battlefield in the Ukraine-Russian war, or a motorcycle hits this lady who's in a parade at like 160. It's like, I don't want to see this shit, bro.
Yeah, whatever happened to the ice bucket challenge? Let's bring that back. Yeah, we gotta watch beheadings.
Yeah.
I can only get off so many times. Come on, change up the algorithm.
I want to know, did we get rid of ALS or?
We did win. We won, yeah.
Sean, in fairness, I do think this is like another one of those like, are there more comedians or just exposed? You just might just really like to watch snuff films.
Yeah, I think your algorithm just thinks you're a fucking psycho.
I'll notice it with like when Elon bought it. Like, there's all these porn bots that, or in the replies to any random sports tweet or anything, there's just tits and random shit that you don't ask to see. That if you click on a thing, it's just there because they're pushing their brand.
So
it's called X. XXX, baby. Come on.
What else happened in your life when Elon bought Twitter that the algorithm your algorithm in particular said?
No, this has like been an across the board thing.
I did notice as well. My Twitter got way more like right leaning, and it would push me a lot more propaganda as soon as Elon bought it.
Telvin, are you on social media? Do you have any of these? I have none of them. So this is all story to me.
So, not even Twitter.
He doesn't have
nothing.
Instagram.
Twitter was like the home of comedy for me.
Do you not have them or do you not use them?
No, I have nothing.
I have a Twitter. I stopped using it like in college.
If you Google me, you'll find like my high school football stats. That's like it. That's it. Google me,
Jamie.
Yeah, that's
Lillquist,
like there's nothing you can't find because I don't have any of it. I pulled out when my friends started having kids. I pulled out when they started having kids in social media.
First content.
Wait, one second.
No, that's fair.
ANDERSLILLQUIST.
Wait, before you tell us what position he's played, let's guess.
Oh, he was like a defensive end or a tight end.
I think you already told me, so I'll abstain.
I believe you were.
Did you play defense or offense?
I went to a small high school. I played both sides.
Okay,
of course, that makes sense.
Yeah, speaking my language, bro.
Oh, I sucked.
Wait,
Luther High?
You got it. There it is. I told you that's the only thing you can find.
Martin Luther. Yeah. That's the whitest thing.
Hey, dude, I'm a Lutheran. Let's go.
Yeah. We're allowed to have sex with women. We are. Religion. We're allowed to have sex with women.
That is the Protestant way.
Yeah.
Protest this gay Catholic shit. Let's get some pussy.
Exactly. Yeah, where the beers at?
Also,
I guess Catholics like beers too.
Oh yeah, they like beers and beating women. So
well, hey, listen, I don't think this is an area you want to go into.
Beers
I'm not
and boys and Battlestar Galactica. That's Catholics.
The triple B's.
I'm educated. Well, what else you find about me?
That's it.
You're gonna Max Preps Pro, so wouldn't show me the box score and everything.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've Googled myself, but the last time I did.
You're not obsessed with yourself?
Oh, I hate myself. It's great. I love it that way.
Yeah, you don't ever do a hate Google?
Myself. Good God.
Look at all the horrible shit that's already out there.
Yeah, but to back to my question, do you have any social? You got the gram and the?
I just got Instagram, and I don't.
You don't really post.
The last time I posted on Instagram was yesterday when the Panthers, or this morning when the Panthers won, and then when I got home drunk from Slats and saw Billy Mays commercial, I was like, "Oh shit, yeah. Billy Mays!"
That was a good fun.
I blame Reddit for my reason for not having social media, because like Reddit is where like memes are born. And when I had this is like because I stopped at Facebook, people would take like what they saw on Reddit and post it on Facebook, and I'd be like, "Dude, I saw this yesterday," and you're posting it as if it's yours. And I don't fuck with that. And I'm out. So I just pulled out.
This guy's trying to get a blowy from our producer.
I'm going to. I'm not trying to. Is this not the casting couch from Pornhub? I thought that was that couch.
Yeah. Fucking hot ass blanket.
You want to see something? Like, you guys don't really like this. I found this picture this week, and it really made me laugh. And I think you will love it.
I sent that to you in privacy. Okay, dude?
Look how small his dick is in this picture. It's crazy.
It was really hot. That's what makes it small, right? No?
Yeah, I'll take. So that's that couch, and that's me on the right.
Damn, back in the day, bro. I like the Grinch. jumper.
Isn't that
Is
funny?
like
I mean, that's kind of cool that couch has made it this long, right?
Lived, and there's
Look
no
at that.
like.
That's that couch.
I feel like
and that's
generally
me as
with
a
leather
kid.
couches like this,
And-
you see a lot of like worn armrests and shit like that.
Yes.
But
I was gonna post
Pretty good
this on
shape.
my regular Instagram because I don't post my regular Instagram much. And I was gonna post and say, I hope you hear my laugh when you look at this picture because it's still the same.
How many
Fuck yeah.
Instagrams do you
that's a
have?
good photo.
Fucking 3, I think.
Actually?
I have the podcast Instagram, my personal Instagram, and then a disc Instagram. Because I was doing, before I started the pod, I was like doing disc videos.
What are the handles for all of them? What are they? What are they?
My personal is
It's just your
private.
name.
It's Sean Dunk00. That was like my OG email.
Why dunk? Can
Was
you
that
dunk?
your?
Because I would play basketball when I was a kid.
Were your numbers
Can he
0-0?
dunk? He
Can
just
you
raises
dunk?
his hands up.
That's
you
such a
motherfucker.
great-
So Sean Dunk00 is OG, and then Intolerable, and then on Wednesdays we throw discs. Is the other one?
On Wednesdays we throw a disc.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
The
now that
long-ass
we
handle.
got video for this. You gonna be TikToking? You gonna be TikToking these? Chopping them up?
allegedly we should be TikToking and doing all the other stuff,
Ticking, talking.
ripping and rapping.
Yeah.
I just hate, you guys know this, but like I struggle because it's like I
Sugar
like
gang?
this part of it, the being in the room with you, talking about like really the one-on-one talk of like learning about a person. That's what I like. I don't like trying to post a clip from a thing to get engagement or post a clip so you go watch the thing. It's like, no, I'm not gonna fucking make you go read a book to learn a thing.
I
Like,
can tell.
That's what can
That's
make
not
or
my job.
Yeah, that's what
Like-
can make or break it, though, man. If you have like,
but that's why I need to hire someone else that can do that and care about that because it takes
Yeah.
away from my capacity to be a decent.
That's true.
CapCut is so money for TikTok. It's like you
They
can
bought
just
it. They
select
bought it.
all the
They
shit.
bought that, right?
Oh, really?
They bought that.
I
for,
didn't even know that.
It's owned by TikTok. Yeah, By
Dude,
the
yeah,
company that
it's
owns
fucking
TikTok.
sick. And you can go auto-generate your captions and it gets like 90% of the words right.
So let's take a
Fucking
poll
sweet.
of the room. How old are you?
23.
How old are you? 26. You know what?
31.
So I feel like there's a.
How old are you?
I just turned 33.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
It's a
Oh,
generational
man.
thing a little bit to
I
it.
feel because it's like me and you are hearing.
I'm good. Thank you.
Hearing these guys talk about it. Wait, no, you know what? Let's ask because you're not on camera. But how old are you, Tim?
I'm 26.
All right, cool. So it's like I feel
Do you guys know what a Facebook originally was?
Yeah. I
Or it was
remember
for
my
it
mom
was
being
for-
like, you can't get a
Oh,
Facebook.
man.
You know why that's
Shit
on?
like
To
that.
make sure your ass got here. Make sure I was ready to greet you.
with ESPN chimes. That I'm just not that.
You think I turn on some of the ringers? You think I'm going into the settings like that?
Look! It's you're all really unprofessional. I'm the only one who came prepared. It's okay. It's fine, dude. It's fine.
You have stock. Wait, you have stock on
All right,
I kept my
what's your
toes
question?
bare so
Yeah, I was
people.
gonna
I
say-
know what the
There's no-
people
yeah,
want.
I can let
I know
the
what they're
toes
gonna
out.
get
Let
on
the
to.
toes
Do I
be.
need to blur some of this shit?
You're gonna have to blur these fucking gargoyle toes. That's for damn sure.
There's no real question. Shit.
Pose the
There's
question.
no real question. It's just like one of those things where it's like the difference between being in your 30s and being in like your mid 20s.
Yes.
It's stark.
Stark.
Just because so much happened in those 5 years.
20s are wild. Like the gap. I mean, when we're all in our 40s, it's all the same.
Yeah.
But the 20s are so formulative. It's
Yeah.
like a 5-year gap really is wild.
No, but
It's wild, even still now. Like
But-
from teenager to all the way through until you're in your
Yeah, on the
30s. I
life-
think.
I already
Yeah.
can tell I can't relate. Like, kids would be 18 that I would meet in college in Boulder. And it's like, you live a totally different life than I do.
Yeah,
on the
it's
life shit
fucking
for
crazy.
sure. But even like in the life event shit, right? Because like TikTok happens, and I was off social media, and it's kind of cringe when people my age are doing like, or our age or whatever, doing like the TikTok dances. I'm like, who
The
you
dance
doing
thing
this
to
for?
me,
fucking
I mean,
sure.
I fucking thought the ice bucket challenge thing was weird. I thought everybody doing the same thing. I don't like being
You see
put in a
50
box
Cent?
with everybody else. I just want to claw out of it.
But at least
And that kind of fuck your disease, ALS.
Yeah,
Fuck your ice bucket. You're not doing but honestly, you're not doing it for the donation.
We're out. We're coming right
No,
back.
but they're not doing it for ALS.
but at
They're
least-
doing it
at
for the
least
views.
for something.
We
bro,
got to
you know
take
what
a
I mean?
pause. Radio station identification. You're listening to 91.1. Oh shit! Was that another plane? We'll be right back. We're back. We're live. And Telvin's going to tell us that people do cocaine in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, it's not just the snow bunnies; it's the snow in bags that people come.
Dude, that's wild. Prove it to me in the bathroom in 5 minutes. What?
Yeah, you got me?
No,
Dear God. This is like, I mean, this might have to just be a Patreon.
It's like, what do you think?
Let's be real about this pod, gentlemen. I might post this
I
in our
never
first
had
video Patreon
any
podcast.
illicit drugs on me at all. Federal audience or anyone who's listening to this podcast who wants to come out.
From here on out, this is nudity in the audio form, XXX, satire from here on out.
Nudity in the audio form sounds like I'd rather have nudity in the video form, like my boys about to get us.
Show some thighs.
This guy's been showing feet over here the whole time. So
we gotta put your feet in between my thighs.
So the thing about it is like I haven't. So the amount of cocaine I see just in people's pockets on a regular basis, they're just doing it like at random places, like on coffee tables, watching a movie at like fucking 3:00 in the afternoon, and like. Just like randomly having it at a who does coke at a brewery?
This puzzle's not gonna do itself, dude. You gotta have some.
I
need
to
get
dude.
focused.
I was like, what are you doing? Okay, but like,
where does the red window go?
That's wild.
Sorry,
That's wild.
I really like that one.
It's such an interesting thing. You know what I mean? I never really because like I'm from Miami, the city built on cocaine, blah blah blah, and I do think it has to do with me like growing up in Miami. Because, like, no one's showing cocaine to a 12-year-old unless they got real good friends. But, like, just I don't know, maybe it's a tech center thing.
I think it's just white people don't know how to be cash about any drug ever. Hey there, you got any of that yak on you? Like, there's no cash. Like, look at a handshake we do. It's all awkward, man. We don't know how to be casual about any drug. I think it's partly that. It's just so standoutish. Also, it's so standoutish. There's nothing casual about it.
And Wolf of Wall Street did numbers for cocaine sales, I'm sure.
I sound like I'm talking shit about cocaine, but people in Denver keep giving me free cocaine. It's nice. It's been cool.
Well, look at you. You look like you're in
if I had
in
cocaine
need.
and you were at a bar, I'd
looks
want
like he's the captain
you to be
now,
my
if you ask
friend,
me.
and I'd be like, this is the easiest way.
It is so interesting to be like, you look like the coolest person here. I look like the only one of me here. So
that's just what I was saying. You look black.
Like outsider vibes.
Like they still treat black people like in the 70s, like, oh, he must be hip. Nah, bro.
Yeah, you gotta get some like flary bell bottoms and shit.
What's the new music?
Hey.
Flary bell bottoms. We still got 5 more days. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is that it? Shit.
I know, dude. I haven't seen a dick yet.
And are you giving up the F word after that, or
I can make that happen for you.
What am I giving up?
The F word?
Get out of here. No, I'm just kidding. Almost at it. I get real close.
Yeah, that would take us off YouTube.
I get real close.
I actually directed at me especially, unfortunately.
How many words
technically, if speaking, yes.
How many words can't you say? I know you can't say the R word.
We were looking it up, Sam.
Is there like a large list?
There's an extensive ass list of basically anything that's anything.
Yeah. Like if a joke it unalives me, that's what it is.
I hate that shit.
On camera, right, producer?
Yeah, speaking of unalive,
Jesus
unalive.
We got a JFK moment on cam.
You unalived me.
Talking about Mike Tirico yourself.
Jesus Christ.
He came from the
That was
grassy
good.
knoll.
No, that was good.
It's so good.
Oh, I'm good. That's just proof that the producer behind the scenes is in fact white. Great throw.
And God.
That was a
And
great,
also God.
great throw, Sam.
It's also
I feel like
headshot.
that's the only reason why people are still in football, just to play quarterback and kicker. So it's like,
Hey, they just drafted a white cornerback.
Someone needs to tell the
first
rest of
one in ever. First in ever.
From the whitest place in is Iowa the whitest? Is Idaho?
I think we make a good run for it out here in Colorado. We're pretty fucking white.
Nah.
Not white enough.
It's Mexican as fuck.
Sorry, it was right there. No one else is going to take it. I'm going to take it.
Fair.
There's a lot of Mexicans there.
Mexicans,
I don't know if I've ever seen anyone who's from Idaho that's black. A lot of people probably go to Idaho just to try new things.
Just north of us is probably the whitest place ever. Wyoming,
But
dude,
there's
is
not-
so.
Not a place,
In fairness, there's nothing in Wyoming.
I think
but
it's statistically insignificant.
I mean, yeah, they're outnumbered by trees, but it's still a place, dude. It's
I
still
will
a
say
place.
Wyoming's like the only
and also
state I've been-
disgusting.
It's beautiful because it's white, Lucas. You piece of shit. Is that why you're saying it's beautiful?
I'm
You
just saying
savage.
that they don't have trouble following the law.
I like the Northeast. I like Wyoming. I like the Northwest. Anywhere where it gets cool.
I do feel like Wyoming's like the only place I've ever seen with like fields and fields of dead grass. That just like
What is this?
What? Yeah, like, what?
There's no crop.
To
There's no
scare
crop
people
here.
away.
There's no economic reason that this field is this way.
Well, lynching kills grass. Everybody knew that, dude. Yeah. It kills many things. It unalives many things. Unalives.
Yeah, good TikTok.
We're trying to get on YouTube, but I don't think it's going well.
Yeah.
Rumble, here we come.
I'm gonna have to quit my day job and sign an exclusive deal with Rumble just to like keep the lights on.
I
mean, sorry, I just Rumble can call.
We gotta start hating on women, dude. That's my favorite thing about all Rumble content.
Hey, what? Start?
Yeah, I've been hating.
What are you talking about, bro?
That's fair. If
we want to hate on a woman,
I mean, geez, good.
there was. So I went to high school with this girl. She just qualified for the Olympics. She was such a bitch. I fucking hate that chick.
Well, in fairness,
Good for her for going to the Olympics.
I actually like this. Keep going. This is a good.
She qualified in the being a bitch contest.
For real. She was just uptight as fuck. We had
gold medal
honors history together. Track. She ran track.
I bet she was uptight.
Super uptight.
Was she hot?
Not really. Very slender.
What kind of what's her what's her rank?
I think she was black and white.
She was black and white. Ooh, that doesn't help me at all. That means you can do all of them.
Yeah. No, she just kind of had a weird face. I don't know.
Damn.
No offense, Anna.
Too late. Oh, you said one supposed to say that part.
I'll say her name, dude. She just went to the Olympics. Congratulations.
Give it the full name. Give it the full name.
Anna Hall. From Denver, Colorado.
I saw that movie, Annie Hall. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great movie. And Woody didn't do a damn thing wrong.
Anna Hall sounds like a person that runs a long time from nothing.
She runs fast as shit.
She's just running miles and miles.
Yeah.
For the sake of.
She ran away from making friends with me. I know that.
No.
That was a
No, I just.
Did you try to be friends with her?
Not good. No, she was just always uptight. I was like, man.
What else do you not like, genuinely not like about this person?
She was
the fact that they made it to the Olympics.
I remember we were in U.S. history together, and there was like, the chillers, and she would sit right next to us, and she would always be like, eh. It's like, all right, sorry. I don't know what your fucking problem is.
You guys were having fun to make jokes, and then she's like a problem.
I want to go to the Olympics.
I do love that there's like some person.
What a stupid goal.
What's
that you achieved.
Gonna do that? Who cares? Who cares about interrupting your history?
I do love that there's
think
one
about
person
running.
in like Denver who's gonna weirdly find this that know both of you and be like, can you remember Luke Mederos?
I don't care if she's
He
mad.
spent 20 minutes on a podcast talking about how much tight you are. I was like, she like accomplishes this one thing. Because like, she probably remembers you probably had a big crush on you. She's like, no, I need to really run 8 miles a day.
No, dude, no one had a crush on me. That's for sure.
You say that, bro.
I
guarantee.
I doubt that.
Guaranteed.
I believe it. I was trying to get to. I know.
And if it was Anna Hall, she should have said something. Then maybe I wouldn't have hated her. She had a crush on me.
What would you do?
I've been like,
Lucas is funny.
Let me wipe that up and let's go to the Olympics, baby.
Oh, so she is hot. You fucking.
Not really.
You're just mad that she's an Olympian and we're on the
No, but I can
together.
settle for money, bro.
In fairness to Olympians, they don't make money out like unless they're like doing something else. And bitches are just broken fast. So it's like,
dude, she's got an Adidas deal, I believe.
So see, I guess what? They get broken fast.
I don't know that much about it.
Like, trying to rip my vape, let you have that free one. It's a free joke. It's just sitting there on a tee. I'm like, please.
That's all you.
Broken how? Like the same
like their knees and ankles, like sports wise. Well, that too, or in bed. The nice part about the jokes is you let the audience decide where they're going to take it.
You think Olympians sleep in beds, dude? They're like a hard life.
Did you guys see those anti-sex beds for the Olympics? I love that. I love that that's a thing.
Cardboard,
as if anybody who's not trying to have sex is like, a cardboard bed, I guess I'm just not getting my nut no more. What does that mean?
I think the whole thought was like, at a certain weight, it will just collapse. But then it's like, what about the fucking shot put guys? Like,
what about the power bottoms of America?
Enormous. Like, there are fucking gigantic people in the Olympics.
Also, why are we
Samoan fucking heavy lifters?
450 dudes.
Guys walk around
athletically 425.
Isn't the goal to break the bed? I thought that was what.
Cool.
Only that's the only way you're gonna make it seem good.
That's how you know Olympians are just fucking edges all day, dude. How are you gonna have the the most
I need another
attractive.
beer. I need another beer for this.
How are
shit,
you
dude.
gonna have the most attractive people, like the most fittest attractive people
Yeah.
on the planet Earth? You know, we don't want them to fuck. But all they do is lift weights and gain testosterone. All these flat-chested bitches with flat asses.
Right.
All they got is testosterone and a fucking sex drive. And all these dudes who sit nothing, all they wear tights with their fucking bulge all day. It's like, yo, look at this dick as I run fast. They just want to fuck, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Why are you making? Wait, where is it gonna be at Paris?
Yeah.
The next Olympic.
Well, is that because of the bed bugs?
I was about to say it's a bed bug thing more than anything else.
I think the
That's what
problem is
I'm
the
gonna
whole city's fucked up with this bed bugs.
Really? They also are
Nasty.
not
Yeah.
providing AC.
Did you hear about the poop that the issues they're having in the?
That's a
Look up. There's a protest actively going on where Parisians are pooping in the. Is it the Seine?
I think so.
Yeah, the Seine River.
Wow.
They're doing it. They're timing it based on when the Olympic Committee will be coming through.
Damn,
to
you
test
guys-
the water because they're going to do events in this river.
Yeah, that's right.
And so
And they don't want them to
and
do
the
it?
French people are like, we don't want the fucking river used for these stupid events just because it has this backdrop, just because of XYZ. There's no reason to do it here.
All
do
you
it
French
inside.
people are fucking idiots.
And so
That is
they're-
ridiculous.
And so now,
Also,
so
they're
they're
gross.
pooping in the
Yes.
river. So at times, so it'll come down river to when the guy's going to drink the river water to like show that it's safe, like the committee members. So the Redditors are online on French Reddit planning out their shits upstream to time them out so that when this fucker goes
Shitting
into the
upstream.
river, it's nothing but poo.
Wait a minute.
What's the hate on the Olympics?
Wait a minute.
The Olympics is like a cool humanity thing.
Wait a minute. Are there not easier ways to test water than drinking it? Can you not,
Well, they are in France.
can you not just like
Probably
use
like
a
palm.
stick or something and
Yeah,
like?
I'm sure.
Yeah. They use
But I
this
think
stick.
it's to prove a point.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the whole, remember when Obama went to Flint and he was like, "Oh, can I get a glass of water?" Like, you know, like
Who did that?
Yeah,
Barack was in Flint and he was like,
That's how
"Give me a
Barack-
glass of water right now. I want my fellow Americans. This is not a joke. We killed them.
How did you turn-
We get some water.
I love your Obama. Will you
How
just
did
do
turn
your
the
Obama voice
smoothest
from here on?
president of all time into like a prospector? You sound like Yosemite
Yeah,
Obama.
Colonel Sanders.
Oh,
He sold chicken and was president. Yeah.
That motherfucker fucked bitches with his voice, and he just turned them into this.
Dude, he
Oh.
fuck bitches with it. I can only imagine.
I want you to
Bitches and men.
make America great again.
Well, here's what. One week we got a Palestinian flag from a guest. That was guest gift
I thought you pointed
from a
at me.
Palestinian freedom fighter. The next week we got from a Denver comic
Hold on.
a stolen MAGA hat from some white bitch's room.
Hold on.
On the first
fuck.
day.
Hold on.
Hell yeah.
You got a Palestinian freedom fighter
Comes out this Friday, yeah.
this Friday.
Yeah, this Friday.
Where they at? Are they
Out
back
and
in
about.
Palestine?
No. When I
This
say
lying ass
Yeah, what's
motherfucking
their
Palestinian
location?
freedom fighter. You here? You sound like all those losers on those college campuses. You're not fighting shit, dude. Oh, is that? Are we not supposed to say?
No,
losers
I
on those
agree.
college
I
campuses?
fucking agree.
I hate those. We
It's
talked about this the
ridiculous.
last time we were on
Oh,
the
go there and fucking fight him then. What are you gonna do in Berkeley? It's fucking halfway
I mean, I
across
got
the
nothing to
world.
sh- I said fuck ALS, so I mean, I'm out already. It's not like I got more than I
posted
can
a
add to
joke
this.
about getting internship, and he came on my show still. So I mean, clearly,
I just
he
like,
has a sense of humor.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just the college campus protest. I'm like, bro, your parents are paying for you to be here. You gonna sleep outside on the green to protest what exactly?
Yeah, let me stay in your dorm.
Come on.
Yeah, but they're going to find a way to virtue signal. Having been through it and been with them, they're going to find a way to virtue signal however it can be. So whatever the circumstances they can virtue signal, they want to signal that they are virtuous and better than you because they're
Yes.
young and they think
It is some
different.
virtual
It's
signaling.
always going to be like that.
I
It's
don't
a
even
perpetual.
necessarily disagree with their thesis.
It's the same
I just
thing
think
as
what they're doing is going to
it's the
change
same
nothing.
thesis as the old guy
Yeah,
that
it's
talks
stupid.
about young girls in a perverted way of like, I get older every year. 18-year-olds, these college girls, they stay the same age.
You're
It's
gonna
like the same
McConaughey
exact,
again.
All right.
it's the exact same shit applied to this. It's like young people always want to be seen as like, I'm thinking better and I'm more morally high grounded than you stupid old fuck. It's always going to be like this.
I can't wait till like life hits him and like, nah, you still gotta go to work, bitch. Like you still like you have bills now.
For real, dude. That train hits hard.
What, Republicanism?
No, just like,
Early onset.
oh, you actually have to have a job and
Taxes.
it sucks.
Yeah, you can't essentially waste your time in the name of a good cause anymore.
Yeah.
Yo, you
Such a
definitely.
bummer.
That's a really go off on that. Yeah.
Like,
Well, you go back to your job that, fuck some other thing up
yeah, right,
exponentially. You work for Starbucks, you work for Nestle, but you're still like pushing this one agenda.
You go back to the Mars.
Everything's
Corporation.
fucked.
Yeah.
It's just like, yo, it's just like,
How do we stop the fakeness of it all? If it's all fucked and fake,
Stop watching it. I mean, everything's clicks and likes
I mean,
and
also,
all that
there's
shit,
some
man.
baddies
Stop
out there.
feeding it.
Like and
We all
subscribe,
feed
please.
the beat. It's like the same thing with like, fucking fast food's expensive now. Well, stop fucking buying it then. Like there's no dollar menu anymore, and we're still because my fat ass wants a McDouble. Like that's why they're gonna still fucking do it if everything is how to make more year over year, and feed that beast. And it's the same thing with content creators and all that other shit. Like, you want more, so you're gonna feed it. Like, the Keeping Up with the Kardashians was one of the first pioneers, I thought, of like rage watching something to hate something, capitalize on it, and now that's everybody now. These shorts, they'll like say a fact. If you truly want the answer to the correct question, you go on social media and you say this is the answer, and it's actually wrong. So if everybody runs to the comments and be like, actually, it's this answer. That's the way to go about it. It's all rage bait, and everybody's here for it. We all feed it.
Rage bait. That's the name of the episode. Rage bait. There you have it. There you asked.
Ragerbashion.
Ragerbashion. That's sick. That'd be such a good band name.
Write it down. Ragerbashion.
it's like a pop band.
Copyright it right now. Buy the domain before Lucas can.
I mean, it's wild though that it is inevitable. Like we all feed into it. I don't have social media yet. I still feed into it somehow. Like I don't have Instagram, and I make fun of my girlfriend for like being on Instagram Reels all the time. But then I go on YouTube and I'll fucking do that same shit. I'm like,
I like how he represents scrolling. As someone that doesn't scroll, he thinks scrolling is
that not it?
This is what he thinks scrolling is.
Do you hold your phone
Anyone
like
who
a
scrolls
crab?
knows this is how you do scrolling. It's not
what is it?
this.
Scroll down. You never scroll up.
You see, he's like giving a thumbs up or down, sort of. It's like, no, this is scrolling.
See, I'm such an old man. This is the only thing I know.
There we go. Let's go. That move was
Pride
Let's go. Yes.
No, but
We're back, you two.
We're back.
It is. I don't know, man. It's just like it's one of those things where motherfuckers they get mad and then they talk about how much anxiety they have. And it's like, bro, stop doing this to yourself.
I've come to trying to write a thesis for myself about life to calm my own self down in moments of like fucking flaring up and flaring down, whatever, because that's what I'm struggling with. And it's like, okay,
That's a deep breath.
is it real? First and foremost, is it real? Is it in the world with people that matter in front of you that you can change or impact or create?
Can I stop you right there? You count off points so interestingly.
Well, that was a weird one. That was not. I was thinking that was very strange. That was very strange. Yeah, that was very strange.
What the fuck?
I couldn't smile, Piggy.
My brain was not allowing me to hear anything you were saying. I was watching your hands do some weird goofy shit. Alright, so say
Let's
all
get
those
back to
things
that.
Is
again.
that why people do the like light dancing for the
Dude, I want to get those gloves so bad. I think raving is dumb as fuck, but I would love to get those gloves. Just so
I'm
I
sure
can...
there's got to be one of our buddies from high school.
I want to do it at like a book reading. I want to do
Someone
it at like a
send them in.
political, just like
exactly.
doing it at the
Yeah, you're
worst
at a
spot
Trump rally
for it.
and you're just like, I'm gonna blow your mouth.
The thing I want,
Dude, I'll go to Trump rally and film you doing that. That's a great bit. That's a great
people
bit.
run early in the morning
thank
at like
you.
dusk and dawn. I want to do that, just like run my hands like this, like just cover my, just hit him with that shit and then take off the other way. I was like, bitch, you should be running. Go. Just to scare the shit out of me.
Yeah, jump out from a bush.
No, yeah. So not
Do
to.
we need to pause, break, or no? We're good.
I'll let you know.
I didn't mean to derail you, but like you were making a point. Like go
I don't think I was, but
Yeah,
let's
no,
hear
you
it.
talk about you talking about like the things that you do, like the thesis you were running.
Yeah. The point, I guess, is like a lot of the shit that we consume ourselves with is fake and like not important, and a lot of what we spend our mind consuming our abilities with is fake and unimportant. So reminding yourself that you're probably thinking about something that's fake and unimportant is helpful to me. That's all I think.
No, I think
I agree.
Who defines fake though? Like some people,
You get to define it in the moment.
everybody does for themselves, right?
Yeah,
so
you
that kind of
it's all perspective.
it is interesting.
news.
Like I would love to sit down with somebody who truthfully is like, my passion is to be an influencer, to be the person capitalizing on this for likes and that, because it is
I can
like
introduce you to it, man.
I mean,
they
they're-
suck. I don't think you want to sit down with them.
but it is like, okay, well, who am I to yuck your yum of whatever you like in life? Because I love comedy and I bash people who are like shitting on comedy, and then here I am kind of turning around like, fuck these influencers. But it's like, some people, that's what they want to do.
But that
The worst
I'm
is
trying to play
influencer
devil's
comic.
advocate. I still also hate them, don't worry, but I'm just trying to play devil's
I think
advocate a
it's
little bit here.
Yeah,
Well, I
no,
guess
I
the
think
thing I'm
that's
just like, it's just like, because influencer means, like, the word itself means something, right? But like, what are you what are you trying to get people to go to?
the idea of
You know what I mean? Like, where are you influencing to go?
The whole term came about because they were a useful conduit of capitalism. They represented brands meeting demand buying customers. So influencer, the term came about because it served as a conduit between we sell a thing and I want a thing. And bringing those two things together through, hey, I make videos on the internet and you should buy X.
But
That's what the influencer, that's what it came about as. And then now we've reached this whole new thing where people are filling out youth surveys in elementary school. What do you want to be when you grow up? You know? And 47% of them say...
brought to you by BetterHelp.
47% of
Therapy is
like
good.
kids in school are saying they want to be like a YouTuber, an influencer,
but that's just the rebrand, because all that is a spokesperson.
yeah.
But spokespeople had actual careers, and then they got a chance to be a spokesperson. These motherfuckers now are I just want to
Conduits between capitalism. Yeah,
Yeah, but like,
they're just like how people who doing real jobs in this country continue to get fucked over and stepped over on the daily basis by the system and the levers of economies of scale concentrating to a few people that have all the money and abuse the many. That's what it is.
That's the subconscious of it. Let's not forget the psychological element of just like people like the dopamine hit of seeing how many views people
And
love.
we're the
just
laziest
ego
culture that's
stroke.
ever existed
Just as
ever.
much as like, the money comes with it, but like, I got 213,000 views on this fucking video. How cool is this?
No, yeah,
I
and
bet
people
that,
like the dopamine of watching it too.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
it's making
the
me
equivalent
dumb.
of smoking opium for your brain.
Yeah, that
it's
quick
like
hit.
so fucking
It's a quick
bad for
hit, dude.
you.
It is wild that there are. I go through phases of I go out of my way to watch like your podcast and watch like long form conversations, but then sometimes I'll be in that cyclical nature of just like wanting to watch YouTube short videos, and I'm like, I'm getting
I'm
dumber.
brain cancer.
This is fucking me up,
No,
dude, because I can't watch a 5-minute. Now I can't even watch a 5-minute video, let alone an hour and a half long like conversation. And
That's just audio. You don't get any video for it. There's no video for this podcast. I have to just listen with my ears and make it up in my head. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. People think I'm crazy when I don't watch Kill Tony, and I'm like, I don't know. I
it's
never
better.
did.
Yeah,
it is crazy to me how it is crazy though, because like, I know.
No, we're ostracizing. My term for it is we're ostracizing ourselves, like slowly over time. Like
What does
that
mean?
like it's my word I've made up. It's a verb about autism. It's applying autism to a macro culture. That's what the meaning of
because
autism
you develop it over time.
Yeah. Ostracization.
Autism comes over time.
Ostracization of
I like
culture.
the verb of autism. We're just
Yeah, because it's onset autism that you cause for yourself through your decision making.
But like, all right, so my thing about this is like, why don't we treat it like we treat any other psychedelic drug that we do? Like when we start thinking we're going crazy, like, no, bro, because I like when I'm on shrooms or if I'm like taking acid, I think I'm going too hard. I'm like, all right, I tell myself, hey man, you took a drug. What you're going through isn't your actual reality.
Not real.
Yeah, it's just happening. It'll bypass, and if it doesn't, we'll deal with that when we get there. But
For sure.
you like what's like for instance, my drive home last night. I was fucking terrified for 35 minutes, dog. I was so scared driving home because I was getting punched in the face by a psilocybin mushroom. I was getting punched in the face and just wanted to get my dick sucked, and it was the two most important things.
I was terrified and I want to get my dick
I was
sucked.
terrified. Being terrified and horny are two of the most conflicting
Damn, getting arrested must be tough for you.
Oh, man.
Opposite.
Some say tough, I say hard. Anyway, no, but it's like, I feel like it's like you should definitely treat the way, like, social media is the same way you treat drugs you take for, like, those kind of things. It's like, yo, man, I'm doing this not for a reason, but, like, I'm doing this. This is happening.
Yeah.
Right?
Most people don't care to have that self-awareness, though. They don't. It's just
really good
nothing
point.
but overconsumption. Like, that's why fast food dominates the food market.
That's why obesity
Everybody
dominates.
just wants to just take in whatever they... And more power to... Like, I love the freedom aspect, but you give people the freedom to do whatever the fuck they want. They don't care about that, the side effects. They're just like, just give me Ozempic. I'm fat, give me Ozempic.
I'm a pig.
Dude, people don't want to work out. They just want the pill that, like, makes them not hungry anymore. Like, they want the quick, fucking, easy
Americans
fix.
always go for convenience over
Does that
best.
make me a libertarian if I say, just based on what you're saying, like, I don't care, like, we shouldn't legislate against stupid?
Yeah, you're a libertarian.
Is that what that
You've been a
means?
libertarian for a while, but
What
yeah.
the fuck do you know about me? No, I'm just kidding.
I've sat down with you for a long form conversation. I've hided you.
No, but, like, is that, because it's like, yo, man, like, if somebody wants to smoke a pound of fucking meth and lose all their teeth,
They should be allowed to.
They should be allowed to.
Go fucking
They
nuts.
should
should criminalize that
I don't care
decision
at all.
if it's a thing that you're doing yourself.
Yeah.
Like, there's crimes, and then there's things that we don't want people to do for the betterment of
And the
society.
tough part
Yeah.
is it's really difficult to police the line where it's
Yeah. It's
are
so
you
great.
cognitively in control of your facilities?
Yeah.
Are you the one making those decisions? Do
Yeah.
you have the free will?
What
to
we
make
should be
those
funding
decisions?
is rehabilitation, not what incarcerates you,
punishment.
not punishment, but like giving people the resources for like, okay, you
But
clearly you don't have any control whatsoever, and here's what we can offer. But like, you want to smoke a pound of meth? Hey, have a great Sunday. I don't know what to tell
Yeah,
you.
this
Like,
is the
go
land of
do
the free,
you,
dude.
man.
Our boys died in Iwo Jima. So you can smoke a pound of meth. I tell you. I tell you what.
Say it again.
That's what Iwo Jima.
Iwo Jima.
I
Jima sounds like a name you find in a mobile.
I think Telvin dated her for 6 months, dude.
Iwo Jima Bentley, that's your ex, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that bitch had a hairy brush.
Bentley's a great last name for a mobile home park.
deadly
too,
bush
'cause
is
you're
what
never
we
gonna
call
find
it,
them.
Yo, Bush Baby is what I called her.
Building 7?
You charged the mound, bro? Building
I
7
charged
say
some-
what?
I charged someone that got charged for discharge. Anyway,
Did he raise the flag, though? With 13 men.
It's good. You're kind of too deep
And
on
Iwo
history for him. I
Jima.
think.
Yeah.
Dishonorable discharge.
History comes from getting too deep. I think
I don't know.
he went 9/11 a little earlier on, and he's never come back.
it's just like it's just so. I don't know, man. Let motherfuckers live, dog.
All right, we gotta flip it over. Pause
Yeah.
it. Pause over.
I
Flip it
agree,
over.
yeah.
Quick pause
Land
flip.
of free.
Quick pause flip. And we'll be right back. Fire.
Well done.
All right, we're back. We're gonna talk about dishonorable discharge live on the air.
That's right, baby.
I'm gonna dishonorably
It's a funny
discharge
phrase.
live on the air.
It's a very
Discharge.
funny
You just hear
phrase.
discharge. I can't. My
What color
teenage
do you
brain.
think of when you hear discharge?
Translucent. You know what I mean? Is it pee or is it not?
It's a little stickier
Dude,
than I'm
What do we
used
just
to.
every podcast ever now?
Oh man, I feel like it was you and me talking.
Oh yeah, maybe that was on my show.
Did you, Telvin? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I will.
Did you and I talk to Tim about
Timbo Slice.
squirt and what it is?
Yes, we
That
did.
was you and me,
Yes,
dude.
we did.
Yes,
Tim,
we
famous
talked.
guest of the
It
show.
was you, me, and GA.
Dart Wars.
It was you, me, and GA because I remember that. Or
Oh
GA?
yeah, it was
Georgia.
it was Georgia, and Tim was
Tim
there.
stumbled
though.
out the door.
Tim was trying to coach
Georgia on what
on
sport
what
was.
squirt was.
Oh, please tell me about this.
Christ
This is great.
alive,
Tim's a
dude.
friend of the show. Bring it on.
I don't know
Good
why.
lord.
Oh, just I mean,
It was like a little leaguer telling a pro baseball player how to throw a slider.
yeah. With all due respect, lady, you don't know.
Yeah.
Look,
Placement.
I was like, all right.
you don't
Placement's a little
know.
off.
No, it's this way, Sean.
This is
I need an
literally-
analogy. Slider.
No, but that shit was because I'm looking at it, you know.
And you can't cut off. I mean, Tim's the kind of guy where you can't cut him off beforehand. Of like, before he's about to do something.
You know what they cut off? Fucking locks.
Dude, I couldn't stop writing jokes in my head. The first day I got a haircut, I was like, it was bad for me. It was a bad day for me in my brain.
I had a great sport about it.
Okay, so I will tell you, when they did meth my fade, I should have been more specific.
What did you say about when they methed
when they did my fade? When this lady did my fade,
I thought you said
maybe she messed it up. What? Yeah, she messed up my fade. She went really high up my fade. She messed it up. No, but like I should have gave her a note, like don't stop. That's enough. You know?
That was a good joke. No, it's because I hate feeling like the bully.
They are so hard.
I hate feeling like a bully just because, like, some of these people are so sweet and can't defend themselves. But I'm also...
Tim would defend himself.
Yeah, I already made fun of an Olympian, so...
No, but an Olympian can run away from you.
Yeah.
Tim can run away from you, trust me.
I just, like...
I think you naturally speak in roasts. And I get that.
Yeah.
And other people don't. Of like, you can't help but just like, it's all in good fun. But some people are too fragile.
I was like, I need you to know how this is making me feel. Dude.
I mean, dude, Telvin, we talked about this with my girlfriend recently. Of like, you had a passing joke to her about like, you look like you walk with a fart trapped in your ass, and it was just so funny. It was so funny. It's such a funny line.
It's a great joke.
And she. Still to this day is like, do I walk like I have a fart? Do I walk like I have to
That's
fart?
why you can't joke with girls.
And you don't. Of course you don't. But it was fucking funny.
I don't remember saying that.
It was fucking funny. It was so funny.
I do say things a lot where I don't remember saying them, and it was like, you said that? And I was like, no. Yeah, you did.
But you're a comic, that's why.
Am I? Because I only did like a few of them.
But you've got a comic mind, at least.
I have the philosophy of just like, it's naturally in you or not, even if you're doing open mics or not. Yeah. I'm on that team. Most other comic, any other comic who's literally a touring comic will tell you otherwise. It's just like, no, you're not. You don't get it. You haven't bombed and eaten a bunch of dicks on stage enough to like earn your stripes. And I'm just like, well, I'm never not writing a joke in my head. So like, what do you call that? Like, I'm sorry, but like, for me,
no, I think that's
I'm
really
just
valid,
like,
dude.
I have the brain of a comedian, and it's never going away, and that's my philosophy. But a lot of people, and teach their own. If you don't believe that is what it is.
Shit. I agree.
Yeah, the gatekeeping thing is what it is, though. Like, you're right. I'm not actually like, I don't get it to your level, but I get it enough.
Yeah, bro.
So,
hey,
like,
when you do 5 for a sold out comedy workshop, you can talk.
Gordon Ramsay's like, you can't
do 5 for a sold out comedy workshop. I don't know if you should really have a take on that.
All right, so hot take on this, right?
It's stupid, is I guess what I'm trying to start with that.
Are people who make their money in this some of the most seriously pretentious people in the world?
Yeah.
It's such a fragile ego thing. Yeah, dude. 100%.
I mean, the whole art form itself is so different.
Everybody shut up and listen to me is their job. Like, that's what they make their living doing.
Crazy.
It's a wild industry.
It's a crazy thing to have.
It's fucking crazy. I'm here for it, but it like to...
Yeah, it's like
who are we to say that? Like, I would think most comics would also agree with that, too.
I do.
And they're so grateful in so many ways, but other people, like, that's my favorite, my most insider baseball thing that I love about like working in comedy is like seeing the egos of people when they come through that door. However famous they are, however big they are, however many tickets they're selling or not. It's just really different cool across the board. Of course, it's cool when they're cool. It's cool when they're anything. Yeah. I love all of it. I love to just take it all in.
You're a sponge, dude.
Sometimes when they're a little uptight, I'm like, okay, get over yourself.
Yeah, but you gotta
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, but I'm here for it because I like.
We
did the insider secrets. I love the insider. I love to see the writer of a comic. I love to see like they want a fucking veggie tray and oatmeal. Like fucking weird. You're a weirdo. Like I love that. I live for that shit, dude.
I do love when motherfuckers don't use. They just buy me all these things, and then they don't get them, and I get to take them. Because I remember
so many.
Hey, just so you know, that still happens up to the degree of. I'm on a private jet and I'm paying for a private jet to fly me and my family across the country. It literally, my dad talks about it all the time. $500 worth of shit that they custom ordered, built out.
Never used.
Don't touch it. The whole plane. Right?
I still remember I had the best.
So that happens up to that degree of wealth of billionaire level.
I still remember I was a part of like a production team for some music festival, and I can't remember who it was, but she ordered some of the most fantastic watermelon juice I've ever drank. No stereotype.
Yeah, just needed it.
But just needed it. It was not a white. It was some black R&B singer. I can't remember. It was a chick.
Aretha Franklin.
No, she was definitely.
Why?
No, you had to do it.
I love it.
Why?
I remember having it, and she didn't drink none of it. And I went, I was like, bitch, why are you wasting?
It was so good.
It was so good. And it makes me think, like, if I ever get a chance to like submit a rider,
you had a chance today, and guess what you didn't do? You did not submit a rider to this show. I gave you have a rider to this show, and you didn't submit anything.
None of us did.
Damn.
So welcome to the
speak
real
on
world.
riders, though.
Stop fucking around with yourself.
So I'm also sweating in a garage.
Dude, and now watermelon juice sounds really good.
That's what I'm saying. You know what?
Maybe you should respond.
Yeah.
I tried to be defensive about that because that was my fault for being lazy, but I wish I would have.
Dude, to speak on riders, though, what I think is so funny about it is like, this is what I imagine most riders are, is like, you're sitting down with your agent for the year. They're booking out a year for you. It's a Tuesday. You walk in and maybe you're kind of stoned. You're like, what do you want?
Yeah.
And you're just like,
that's what it is.
you know what?
That's what
Today
you
I want
want,
watermelon
that
juice.
moment.
And then all year you just get watermelon juice. And then fucking 4 months in, you're
literally.
like, you know what? Fuck watermelon juice, bro. Where's the
like,
fucking mango
fat.
juice,
Let me be
man?
honest. I had 6 episodes in like with the span of I think 11 days or something we did, and I didn't eat wings the last time. I was like, I don't have any interest in eating these.
You're over
delicious wings that I've made you. I have no interest in touching them whatsoever.
For sure. I feel like that's the same way
makes
bars
sense.
get sucking dick all the time.
I mean, I know I do.
Yeah.
I mean, my jaw still hurts,
real.
Telvin, but you know, you were
They
a
don't
champ.
even pay me. I just do it for the love of the game.
Your watermelon juice tastes real sweet.
I am the
Are you making the new art new song?
Watermelon
What's the watermelon
sugar.
song? Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon Telvin high or whatever.
I do feel like if a black dude saying watermelon sugar high, it'd just be like, I'm a diabetic. I'm a diabetic. Help. That's fucking crazy.
That was good.
I liked it.
Harry Styles. Well, I don't know.
Interesting name to call your dick, right? I think it's a good interesting name.
Harry Styles. Yeah, Harry Styles.
I call my dick Harry Tubman.
Harry Styles.
Yeah, my dick's Harry Tubman because I be underground railroading into that pussy.
In theory, yeah.
That really only means I just sneak in at night and just.
I don't know if that's a good thing, but
is that a crime?
Not on Rumble, is it? Not on Rumble.
We're back on Rumble.
I mean, you do pull out, so you are saving lives, right?
Jump in between.
Yeah, now cut to Rumble. 3, 2, 1, go.
What our guests say. Oh, they dropped us. We're on the next one.
That's how you monetize, baby. You just all platforms, all
The Saudis have just been to buy the show. The Saudis.
They just put us
speaking
on
of, man, how come everybody wants to be a capitalist until it comes to like, oh, you been right? Nah, bro, the Saudis got the most money. Let me get that money, son. Let me get that.
And part of their culture, if you compliment anything, they have to give it to you.
Get the fuck out of
Mm-hmm.
That's real.
here. I like your
Like their watch.
No, dude, I think that's like the only way, maybe.
Show you their white
Great
tits for exactly that reason.
It really might be.
It really might be low key.
And maybe that's why I got so many wives. That's really fucked up to say. But,
Oh, you like those ones? I keep the good ones in the back.
I'm thinking purely from a historical.
You like those tits? I keep the great ones in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, you got your floor models, and then you got the
Floor models.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We're still working on next season's collection. I am not a misogynist, folks.
He's lying.
There's no way this is making it a tear. There's just no way. This is going on YouTube. This is making it and staying on YouTube.
I think this should
This is going on YouTube.
I'm proud of it. We're all laughing.
I mean, we got a black guy and a white guy.
guy.
We're checking 2 of the 5 boxes. I think we.
Yeah.
Wait, what are the 5 boxes?
We got hot box in the mix. That's for damn sure.
It's fucking hot.
I lost 6 pounds. Thanks God. No, I want to keep sweating this out. Let's get it hot.
Sauna.
We can step
Let's
outside.
get it
This is how the
hot.
Orioles felt when they fucking lost to the Panthers in the capital of hockey. Puss ass Canadians.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm happy to see that the U.S. is like keeping the cup away from those fucking you started the sport
dirty
and then we're
Canucks.
just like I think we should do
I
the same
hate
thing
them.
with cricket. Like, oh hey Pakistan,
dirty
no more
Canucks.
cricket for you. You know.
What I love about all that is like most
you
of
slurring
everybody
the
on all those
jockey
teams
kid?
is not American.
Yeah, fucking am.
That's the great part about America is we take the best from everyone.
We ought to
Beat
annex
them.
all the good parts and let them have the rest.
What's the? I do love Montreal. Montreal's a great.
Yeah,
Did you guys hear
let's
about
take
their-
Montreal? They can keep their French bullshit, and then let's take
I do like
Toronto.
a baguette, a croissant.
You know what they're doing up there, right?
Menage a trois.
In Montreal.
Menage a trois.
They're
in
trying to
Quebec?
eradicate French, man.
No, they're eradicating English, dude.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, they like hate English.
Yo, listen,
No,
I
they
do
don't know
love the
anything,
fact
bro.
that everybody's getting like traditionalist, nationalist. Like since Trump came to
You
power.
like this?
No, because it's funny. It's funny as fuck.
It is
We're all
funny, it
gonna
is.
die, dude.
Well, who's we? I'm gonna die.
Everyone.
You Caucasian. No,
Yeah,
it's-
probably, yeah.
It is not, but like I don't like this. It's so interesting to see like Trump come to power and see like, oh, this motherfucker ran and won based off of that, and that's in America. Yo, man, what I can do in these other puss ass countries.
Have you seen what's happening in Argentina or Venezuela or El Salvador in the last 2 years? Yeah. All 3 of those countries have gone very, very, very...
Yeah, they're timing their
nationalist.
poops in the water and all that shit, dude.
No,
Yeah.
honestly,
Callback,
Yeah,
people. That's a
dirty
callback.
pranks.
I got you.
That just sounds like a Tuesday in Paris.
the actual funny part about it is that
Oh, we shit in the river.
they're going far right, but like economically, they've saved their like countries. They've really
It's crazy.
saved their countries. This nationalism thing has saved their
Because you
GDPs.
stop because people are like divesting in globalism and shit, though. Like people are trying to get out of it, but then that's how motherfuckers end up in World War III because like we're not working together to do anything, and then we start hating our neighbors.
But I mean, if we're
Yeah.
working
You
together,
gotta go
do
to
things,
Mars.
someone's working together to do things. You know, like there's really no real example of humans working together to do things for the common benefit without there being an incentive.
Yeah, man, let me ask you a question.
Like there has to be an incentive backing every decision. There always is.
Oh, 100%. Yo, if we go to war to China, do you think we're going to get drafted? Do you think we have to get in shape to get
I'll be
drafted?
27 by then. You're too old.
I know, but like...
I'm
China got
gonna cut
numbers,
my
but-
shit off, U.S. government.
Let me cut your shit off.
My hand, my foot.
Oh,
They're gonna
okay.
just make you use it as a
Yeah.
weapon, then,
His
dude. What are you
dick.
talking about?
We're not take it then.
We're not
Wield
Russia.
it like a sword.
we're
If
not
they
Russia.
put a scimitar in my hand, that'd be fucking sweet.
What's a simulator?
Curved,
It's in between
sword.
your legs. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Why
What's
you
it?
put an extra simulator in your hand, dude?
Yeah, just so I can Spider-Man.
What's an inseminator? This guy asked. He says, "Between is your legs." That's fucking great.
No, what's a scimitar? What does that mean?
It's like a curvy Persian sword. It's like a...
So again, it's what you
Starts
call
off
between your
like a
legs.
yeah, exactly.
Cut me out.
Yeah.
I'm not cutting anyone. I'm sorry. That's not true. I'm a
This is your line.
The only O's that I cut them out of my life.
Oh,
Yeah, fuck you, Anna Hall, you dumb bitch.
I can't believe.
Yo, look up Anna Hall. What did she actually win?
Yeah,
What's she going to Olympics to do?
She won my heart. Yeah, let's see these.
Is she?
Yeah.
You know her too?
She's ripped.
Let's check it out. Yo, put a picture on the screen for wherever this is gonna go up at. Shout out to
You
Anna
think
Hall.
he produces the show?
Is that now? I believe white people, dude. I'm sorry.
Dude, hang on.
That was your first mistake.
That's how we got on the boat. Oh, is it?
I don't even believe white people. Yep, that's her.
She went to your high school?
She did for 1 year, and then she went to Valor like a fucking traitor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, did she go to the? What's college did she
Got
go
drafted. Georgia, I believe.
She didn't go to Florida. She's not dating a tennis player. She might be dating a tennis player.
She might.
I think I know.
They actually made that Zendaya movie about her.
That was too good. Sorry.
Is she alright? So this girl looks familiar, and the name sounds familiar. She's dating a dude named Ben Shelton.
She also has older sisters who are also
Search that
very
name in Ben Shelton. That's how you'd find that
runners.
out.
I don't know if they are Olympians, but they all are very successful runners.
Because I will say Ben Shelton's a cool kid. I've met that kid.
Okay.
I met him. He's a cool guy, and also now I gotta choose a side.
Hey, man, that's okay.
I'm choosing you, bro.
Hey, I love you, man.
That sounds like he's not really trying. Sounds like
You can't trust the white man.
Yeah, I mean, we have decades and centuries of.
Anna Hall starts dating NFL cornerback Johan Williams after breaking up with Ben Shelton.
Jesus.
Wait, is that?
Oh, wow.
So
And
you
Ben Shelton's a good dude.
Fucking Hall.
Wait, you said a corner? It wouldn't have to be the one white corner in the league, would it?
No
Did you
way.
not hear the name?
Yeah,
I didn't.
It wasn't Arnold.
we have to take a pause break and step outside. It's too hot. We'll be right back.
Hey, I'm down.
All right, we're back. We're live. And
We're
here's
back.
the after hour show officially.
Yeah, hell
This
yeah.
whole fucking show's been an after hour show. Cheers, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure.
Did we?
Thanks for the gasoline.
Did we catch your drive back home on the pod?
Yeah,
it wasn't much of a story. I was just scared.
He was just scared. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, horny.
So
Scared and
I was
horny.
A fear erection.
I was in a really similar boat, and Reed. It's like he lives in this part that's like kind of still being developed, like all the roads and shit. Yeah,
I moved the
pitch
mic out
blackness.
a little bit from his face.
Just move it out.
I got to see
it
that
out.
beautiful
I just
fucking
want
mouth.
to see your grill.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
Good call.
thanks, man. So fucking, I'm driving back. There's like a bunch of construction, and I'm already confused, and I don't know like how exactly to get because I'm trying to go to this fucking woman's house.
Where were you in your celestial journey?
I mean, when I left the party, I had just talked about January 6th and a bunch of shit with Tony, so I was like,
That's
Really on a good high. That's cool.
really on a
dude.
good.
That's
I
cool.
thought that I had totally sobered out, and I was like, yeah, I'm good to go. And then I sit in my car, and I'm start driving, and I'm like, man, this is really confusing.
always.
I thought you were going to go, man, the election was rigged.
Sean,
No.
if there's any one thing I can speak on Sean G's stuff, it comes and goes in waves. And I love you, dude. It's an interesting
It is.
experience of like, I'm done. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
Oh, no,
I'm
not.
way back into it
I'm
again.
not done.
literally.
Go on. So now you think
Yeah.
you're like past it, but
I think I'm past it. I start
How
driving
much
home.
did you
I
take?
got it.
Like a full bit?
Probably less than a gram or just about a gram.
Wow, okay.
Like not a bunch.
I think I got
But,
to above like just 1 gram because I took a stimulant cap inside the house.
Okay.
So,
Good
like,
for us, Denver,
so-
legalizing it.
Yeah,
Yeah, for real.
literally.
decriminalizing.
We're testing the forefront here. But yeah, so I'm like, wow, yeah, this is getting really confusing, and the construction is throwing me off. Where I'm like, half these roads you're driving where it's clearly like this is usually oncoming traffic, but now it's the road. So that was like just tripping me up, and I'm
gotta be not a
like,
good
holy
thing to-
fucking shit!
Meanwhile, he's
right?
actually still just sitting behind the wheel. Car's not even turned
I
on.
hadn't even moved. The car was in park. Yeah.
I was actually in a boat, believe it or not, dude.
Oh man.
Crazy storm blew through.
Yeah, it was fucking nuts. But so yeah, I'm finally, and I get to this point where it's I'm trying to get on to 87 just to get up back into Denver, and then I'll know once I'm in Denver. Like
85, you mean?
I pretty much 85. I'm a dumbass.
No, I just make sure.
Yeah, so I'm like, and then I actually know what's up. Like once I see Aspen Grove and shit, I'm like, okay, I can figure it out.
Yeah.
And
Been here before type of vibes.
exactly. So as I'm approaching the left turn to get back to the road that'll take me back to Sanity, fucking I see there's like a car that's getting loaded onto a tow truck with a fucking sheriff behind it with its lights bright as fuck. And so I'm just staring at this cop car like, oh my God. And I pull up to it, and then I don't turn left because I'm like, I don't want to fucking piss this cop off because they're loading the car up like onto the entrance to the fucking road. So then I pull up behind the sheriff, put my hazards on, get out of the car, and I walk up to the sheriff, and I'm like, what do you think I should do? How do I get onto this road here?
That's actually the best thing you could have done.
No, I was pretty proud of myself.
100% the best thing you could have done.
And he just looks at me and he goes, just pull up into this median here, and then if you don't see anybody, you can just drive past him. And I was like, oh, thank God. But yeah, if he had talked to me, I think it would have been a really bad night.
That you did exactly what you should have done, because you went about it in a grandma fashion. I'm an old lady.
Not safe or smart what I did. I'll say, if you're a child watching this, do not do what I did.
Well, there shouldn't be.
And don't watch this.
Please don't watch this.
No, there will be. Roblox content is coming next. We'll get to you kids. Don't worry.
Whoa! Look at the GTA video beneath it.
First and foremost, fucking kids. Second,
that's why.
I would never have thought to.
Well, I'm white too.
Yo, listen, dog.
I don't know. I am afraid of cops, but less afraid.
The fact that you the fact that on shrooms, the fact that you you know what, you have the wherewithal to stop driving and be like, I'm gonna ask this cop what to do, and then he not be afraid that your life is gonna be ruined. Yeah. Yo, listen, dog.
That's a different level of white privilege. That's Rocky Mountain High.
And I think
privilege.
I was I was more sober than I had been at previous points in the night on shrooms.
It was for
cops
sure
are
nice when you're nice to them, though.
Whether you're on drugs or not, if you respect them.
Telvin, cops are nice if you're nice to them, Telvin.
I still remember.
Cops are nice to us.
I still remember that one time I got pulled over leaving Slattery's after work, and I literally, as soon as I got pulled over, I was like, well, time to do what I see you do. Just put my hands on the car. He sees my hands. My boy said, you can relax. And I was like,
wait, you actually did that though? Your hands were on the dash at first?
No, my hands were on the door.
Because you want to show,
show your hand. They say, show your hands. Yeah. You don't have to ask. We don't have to get jumpy.
This is this is an actual thing that I studied in college about, economic impacts of police work.
I thought it was show your tits. I've been taking my shirt off each time.
Hey,
just to start. No, just me.
Still be black. They're just big targets.
I didn't realize, but that's what black parents have to teach their kids when they're teaching them to drive. It's when you're gonna if you get pulled over for some reason, make sure you put your hands above the window.
I love that Sean is the one telling us this.
No, but I didn't realize
he reads the most though.
No, but I didn't have. I got lectured by a black lady at college. That's how I learned it.
Why were you in your garage, huh?
It was not. It was an auditorium. And she had a PhD, I think.
Emphasis on the D.
The image of you sitting in a garage getting lectured by a black lady.
And then you put your hands down. That's a great cartoon.
She calls you white baby. You don't do that, white baby.
He's like, I gotta get to econ.
No, listen, bro. Alright, so I remember, because you know how did you go left out of that main street his house is on?
I went right. I went back towards Sheffield for a bit.
So I fucked up and followed GPS. I went left. And I went into the darkness.
Oh, yeah, that was something I was not going to do.
Yeah, I went into, because I thought it was fun. I was like, all right, cool. My AC feels good. It's loud as fuck, but whatever. It feels good. Yeah. And I was like, thank God I'm in the car. I'm going to go home. I'm ready to go home. I had the big yawns.
I had some yawns as well.
I had the big yawns. I was like,
yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
God, I wish I was there. Go on.
It was really interesting.
And then I try as soon as I leave the lights of the neighborhood, I entered the darkness. And I was like, oh shit, I should have stayed. I was like, I should have stayed there for a little longer.
The waves, bro, I'm telling you, bro, you come and go
fast. And I still remember this really bright reflective sign that was off the side of the road. I was like, I hope there's not a cop, because I can't talk to a cop right now, because I'm just in my head worried about everything. I was so scared for 38 minutes, and it was the longest 38 minutes of my life. Because then I got into the lights, and I'm just on that construction, because I took that Titan Road all the way to Santa Fe. I took Santa Fe all the way up.
Yeah. And Santa Fe, what are they fucking building, bro?
I don't know what the fuck's going on in Santa Fe, but that's
for 8 blocks.
It was
ridiculous.
Listen. I was 10-2.
It's ridiculous.
Again, guys,
I hate you both construction traffic in a specific place on a podcast.
You guys were both.
Are you fucking serious right now? Are you both in?
And again,
What about Ray ranch heads at?
You were
Sound off
in
comments.
Reed's boat for 6 hours talking about 85 and cones. You wouldn't get out of the boat. It wasn't even in the water. Okay.
I wish it was that simple. Boy, I
So you're
literally-
an old man yelling about fucking construction.
No, I'm not. It's not construction.
Building out here, the Taj Mahal.
You're the equivalent of an old man on a porch. Back in the day, you came on a podcast to talk about A-plots and construction, dude.
Back when it was just gravel and segregation.
You think I'm mad about the construction?
No, I'm not
I
saying
was
you.
scared about all of it.
Yeah.
I was scared.
Yeah.
I'm not upset. It's a different emotion that I'm talking about.
monolithic steel structures.
Listen, I
with rock and
understood.
stone.
I
Terrifying.
literally understood what I could smell. I smelled what animals smell before they attack you.
Your
I
fear
smelled the fear
pheromone.
on me.
The shit in your pants.
Yeah.
I got to my driveway and I was like, I smell scared. And I got into my
Go
house.
take a quick shower
Yeah,
before
I
you
had to
text that
shower.
chick.
And I was like, dude, I can't do this. And then I got in and I was like, I can't fight nobody right now.
Hey, if you could describe, what does the smell of scared smell like?
What?
Hollow and empty. It's hollow and empty.
What?
Hollow and empty.
Like I said, what?
It smells like
Your sex life? Go on.
Heyo.
it smelled like last night it was both my smell and my sex life was both hollow and empty last night.
You emptied yourself, so that's on you.
Multiple
So
times. I was gonna lay it down if she let me, but she never did. So her loss. What I'll say.
it's your gain.
Yeah.
Well, my towel's game.
You lost. Yeah, I was gonna say your actual net loss.
My
but-
towel's game.
yeah. It's a net loss of organic fluid or whatever.
Oh no! It's all synthetic, baby.
It's not synthetic.
I love this. All of this.
That's a good one. I'm probably glad you like that one.
I do have to bring this up just because everybody's. This is a male thing. We don't talk about, especially not on podcasts, but when we're jerking off, there's rituals we do, and I have a buddy. This goes back to my college days, and we're all sitting around, and he goes, "Don't you just love when you just finish?" And it's on your bare chest, and then you just take a nap in it, and all of us were just like, "Nah. None of us do that, man." And I just have to bring that up because it's just I think about it once a week.
What's this guy's
I think about it once a week, Josh. I'm sorry,
What the
dude. I
fuck,
think about
Josh?
it once a week,
You
Josh.
sick
You're a
bastard.
weird guy.
Josh definitely sounds like a dude that played biscuit for fun. He played biscuit for
with
fun.
himself.
He just stood in different spots and over the course of an hour.
It just makes me think there are some things people do and they just think it's the norm,
Yeah.
only to find out
Humans
in a
are
group
weird.
of people, nope, you don't do that.
Humans
Yeah.
are super fucking weird.
There's
Can
another.
you shoot on your chest? Do you shoot on your chest? Why do you aim at yourself?
Don't ask me.
Dude, I
I'm not
got
Josh,
good
dude.
distance.
You're a shooter?
I'm a shooter.
I'm moving like a puzzler.
It depends. It depends,
But I'll say, dude, at I think my greatest shot was
He's young. You gotta keep that in mind. He's a young
sizable,
man.
dude.
He's a young
I don't
man.
know, maybe.
How many pumps do you think it is?
Like string.
Pumps?
String.
How many strings?
4 to
Jesus.
5.
4 or 5.
5.
There's no way
My
this
boy's
is
four or
on
five.
YouTube.
My boy's
No
4 to
way.
5.
See,
And dude, the
and here's
first
what's
one
crazy.
I can hit probably 6 to 7 feet.
Yeah.
6 to 7
That's porn
feet.
star
You're
level
shooting
shit.
shot.
If I-
Sean,
if I
lay
was
down on the
standing-
ground, bro.
If
You're
I was-
shooting over
if
there.
I was standing up, I could probably hit that face of that table.
I
that
think-
table
Meanwhile,
leg.
No,
I
that's
think-
porn level shit.
I
dude.
do think that you're overestimating just slightly. I think
Perhaps.
you still have like a shot.
Mayhap.
I'm not gonna.
It barely tickled the back of my throat.
I
I,
think
don't know what you're talking
Hey,
about.
I didn't say it was
I
big.
think you're like kind of
It's
like
just a heavy caliber gun.
you're like a D2 retired college wide receiver. D2 who's like, yeah, I could
That's
run
one
a
of the levels,
4.3 if they would have
Yeah.
brought me out to the
I
combine.
can still dunk.
It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I can still dunk.
you can
yeah.
shoot
Well, if
4.5, 5 feet.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we got Telvin here
Five.
shooting puddles, but I bet it's like 16
Great
puddles.
Lakes.
You're
Yeah.
shooting Great Lakes.
Gallons on gallons.
Great Lakes level. It's not going far, but boy, it'll fill you up.
Don't I know?
Almighty.
Don't I
Christ
know?
alive.
If anyone knows, it's others.
Yeah, it is. That's why I brought it up. I wanted to change the topic. We're talking about shrooms and traffic. I want to know about loads.
Together we could be unstoppable.
What's going on over here? Fill me in. Fill me up. What's up?
Exactly. Well, that's what we're talking about.
With his distance and my volume.
We would be unstoppable.
We can change the game, dude.
Keep shaking that fist, bro. We can change the game.
Man, I'm talking pinky in the brain. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna take over the world every fucking
We want to be
night.
unstoppable.
Oh my god.
That's great. Cool.
This,
Well, thanks for asking how we shoot. That's great.
Yeah,
We don't
what do you
know.
I did ask how you shoot. You guys just want to.
We're just gentlemen.
You know what I shoot?
We shoot on our chest and we shut up about it.
You guys have
You've never been gentle with me, Anders.
I'm not a gentle guy.
You just said you're a
I
gentleman.
choke it like it owes me money.
I was
Everybody
gonna make
knows
it
that.
about shooting unarmed
I beat mine.
civilians. But
There's still time.
I'm a white man.
There's
I
still
shoot
time.
unarmed civilians. Yeah.
I mean, you could make like a school shooter joke about that, shooting on the kids, yeah. Because
Or you
they're
can
all
just
dead
make like
now.
you can make like a Boston Celtics shooter, just like the whitest guys in the league. Just but we don't want to talk about sports and come at the same time.
Oddly enough, though, I shoot black loads.
I do.
They're strictly black and red. Oddly enough, I know.
Black and red.
Yeah.
My boy going the roster out, huh?
Yeah.
It's chocolate
Check
cherry
it.
flavored. I don't know why.
Nice little cherry cola.
Hi,
taste
Mom.
the strawberry,
Hi, Mama.
man.
Hi, Mommy.
She's never gonna see the light of day. I'm gonna have to
No, I hope it does.
This is going to make my spank bank. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm never gonna forget this.
I found an old ass
And I
video
hope you enjoyed
of
watching
my
this.
uncle, like
Please finish
fucking
this
9
sentence.
years ago.
You better win that fucking gold for the USA.
We're talking about a man's uncle here. Everybody.
I found
Yeah,
a
I'm
video
sorry.
today. I was like going through YouTube. I was like, oh shit. Found an old like 9-year-old video of my uncle like walking through an inside my thermer. I was like, oh dude, haven't fucking heard this guy's voice in like 2 years, whatever. Like, damn. Like, oh, that's cool that there's a video on the internet that I can hear his voice in.
Do you think he
Yeah.
shot loads?
And it's like,
I know he did.
I'm out.
someday,
I'm out.
someday,
I'm done. I'm
someone
sorry.
will be shooting loads that have been of my loads, and they'll
gonna
be watching
double shoot a
this
load?
video,
That's an interesting way to say
and
it.
they'll be thinking about loads.
Great Lakes from the dead.
What's up?
Sorry to sully this
I mean,
deep
it's
moment,
been
though.
just so much
Honestly,
Yeah, you definitely fucked that up.
I did, but it was worth it. It was worth it for me. It was so worth it for me.
That's fine, dude.
It's what's fucked into my head.
That's fine.
I regret nothing.
I was going to end the show, but
No,
Oh, it's still going to.
We can
Let's
get,
close it back out. I won't bring up loads.
all right.
what about?
Where can the people find you, gentlemen? If they want to find more hilarity, if this does reach the airwaves,
Oh, dude. I'll be places.
Yes, you do.
I try to be places.
Find
They say
everywhere
no.
and nowhere.
They say no and
find
appreciate
Telvin
tenacity.
in the back of a local
Yeah.
cop car and anywhere in the Greenwood Village area.
If you do find me in a local,
Yeah, watch
if you
out
do
for
find me
Angelo.
in your local back of your local cop car, open it, please.
I'll be at Comedy
Open
Works
up.
South July 18th and all the other days because I work there.
Forever.
Oh yeah, true. Until the end of time. I'll be I'll be there too because I work there too.
Yeah.
But I'll probably be in a shirt that don't fit because they're making me dress funny.
It'll be load free. Maybe.
That's not true.
Yeah.
And you're the manager.
Yeah. I should be.
Manager.
Well, after my term with him, it's going to be loose.
I was the manager.
What happened now? Are you not?
This will get me
This is-
fired. This will get me
Nah,
fired.
dude. No, you're good. You're a good manager, man.
Also,
Thanks,
shout
brother.
out to
I was thinking this would get me promoted to manager.
And it will.
shout out to the world capital of hockey, South Florida, where all your favorite celebrities go to fuck hookers.
Meow.
That's right, pussies, go
right.
cats. Anyway, who wants to say something else?
Yeah, fuck off and be well.